Hi, Leo. Are you ready to face a cosmic shakeup that could rewrite your destiny from March 24th to 30th, 2025? Picture this. The universe is pulling back the curtain, igniting a hidden spark within you. But beware, because what's coming isn't just dazzling light. It's a shadow-draped challenge even your lion-hearted courage might not see coming. Have you ever wondered if you're truly the master of your fate, or just a pawn in the grand dance of the stars? Welcome to Eternal Mindfulness, where this in-depth horoscope reading is crafted just for you, the bold, radiant souls ruled by the sun. I'm here to guide you through a mystical journey, weaving astrology, tarot, numerology, and the law of attraction to uncover the secrets the cosmos has in store. This isn't just a prediction, it's a wake-up call from the universe, daring you to claim your crown and roar into your power. This week isn't some ordinary stretch of days, it's a rare celestial event headlined by the solar eclipse on March 29th, a moment so potent it could fling open the doors to unexpected wealth. Imagine hitting the jackpot, landing a windfall, or smashing through a financial ceiling you never thought possible, all because you tuned into the stars at the right time. In the Buddhist lens we cherish here at Eternal Mindfulness, everything hinges on cause and condition, and this week, the conditions are aligning for your breakthrough. The eclipse, paired with Saturn's seismic shift, is like a karmic lottery ticket, but will you step up mindfully to claim it, or let it slip through your fingers like fleeting dust? I've seen too many miss their moment because they didn't listen closely enough. Don't let that be you, Leo. What I'm offering isn't just starry-eyed fortune-telling, it's a lantern to light your path, a chance to see that you're the king or queen of your own story. No one else can wear that crown for you. Stick with me, and we'll unravel how this eclipse and the cosmic currents of March 24th to 30th can awaken the lion within, pushing you to lead with unshakable strength. Drop a comment below to lock in your connection to this energy. It's your way of telling the universe, I'm here, and I'm ready. Think of it as planting a seed in fertile soil, a small act that could bloom into something extraordinary. The stars are whispering a secret this week, Leo, and it's bigger than you can imagine, so why not stay and discover what they're hiding? After all, in the vast wheel of existence, moments like these don't come twice. Let's dive in together. Are you ready to roar and reshape your fate? As we step into the cosmic theater of March 24th to 30th, Leo, the universe unfurls a tapestry woven with threads of drama and destiny, crafted just for you. The solar eclipse on March 29th isn't a mere shadow passing over the sun, your radiant ruling planet. It's a celestial crescendo, a surge of energy that lifts you toward the heavens while daring you to confront the depths within. Saturn, the stern taskmaster of the Zodiac, is shifting from your 11th house of dreams and aspirations into the murky waters of the 12th house, the realm of the subconscious and hidden losses. This transition is no small ripple, it's a tidal wave of transformation, whispering a gentle yet firm truth. What you've buried, what you've ignored, will rise like embers from a forgotten fire. The stars don't play games here, they offer you a chance to shed old skins and step into a rebirth. But only if you're brave enough to look into the shadows. Then there's the magic of numbers, a subtle dance that amplifies this week's potency. March 29th breaks down to 2 plus 9 is equal to 11, and when you weave that into the cosmic fabric, you get 1111, a master number pulsing with the frequency of awakening. Have you ever caught 1111 on the clock, a fleeting moment where time seems to pause, nudging you towards something bigger? To me, it's the universe tapping your shoulder, urging you to open your eyes wider, to see beyond the mundane. In the language of the stars, this isn't random, it's a signal, a flare shot into the night sky, calling you to rise as the lion you are. The sun, your celestial guide, doesn't just fuel your warmth and charisma, it's a beacon of courage, and during this eclipse, it's asking you to harness that light to face what's been dimmed. Reflecting on this, I've come to see destiny not as a rigid path etched in stone, but as a river you can steer, and Leo, this week hands you the oars. Saturn's shift is like a karmic mirror, reflecting back the seeds you've sown, both the golden ones of ambition and the quiet ones of avoidance. In the grand cycle of existence, every action ripples outward, and what you choose now could echo through your life like a lion's roar across the savannah. Picture a storm of fire approaching, not to destroy, but to refine. Will you stand tall, rooted in your strength, or let it sweep away the throne you've built? This isn't a gentle breeze, it's a cosmic forging, a test of your inner flame. The energy here reminds me of a timeless truth: nothing lasts forever, and yet, in every ending lies the seed of a beginning. The 12th house, where Saturn now drifts, is a sacred space of release. It's where you let go of what no longer serves you, where you sift through the ashes to find gold. For you, Leo, this week is a proving ground. The eclipse doesn't just obscure the sun, it reveals what's been hiding beneath its glare. I've felt this myself, moments where the universe pushed me to face what I'd rather forget, only to realize that confronting it was the key to freedom. Imagine your heart as a lantern, glowing brighter with every shadow you embrace. This is your invitation, Leo, not to fear the storm, but to dance within it, to let the winds of change polish your crown. The stars are watching, and they're waiting for your next move. Let's turn to the tarot now, Leo, and listen to the whispers it holds for you as the cosmic currents of March 24th to 30th swirl around us. As I draw the cards, they paint a vivid picture. The tower rises first, a sudden jolt of collapse that shakes the ground beneath you. Then strength emerges, a quiet yet unyielding force within your lion's heart. And finally, the sun blazes forth, promising a radiant triumph after the dust settles. These cards aren't just symbols, they're a story unfolding, a gentle nudge from the universe that something in your world, be it a belief you've clung to, a relationship you've nurtured, or a habit you've carried, is teetering on the edge of a grand unraveling. But this isn't destruction for its own sake, it's the clearing of space, the breaking of chains to let something truer take root. Another card slips into view, death, and though its name might stir a flicker of unease, its message is softer, more profound. It's not an end in the way we fear, but a shedding, a promise that from the ashes of what was, something new can grow. To me, tarot has always been like a lantern in the dark, casting light on paths we might not see alone. It doesn't dictate your fate, it reflects your power back to you, showing you that you're stronger than the doubts that have whispered in your quieter moments. You've stumbled before, felt the weight of uncertainty press against your chest, but this week, the stars and cards align to say, "Rise, Leo, and let your roar drown out the fear." The Strength card isn't just a pretty image, it's you, taming the wild storms within, standing firm as the tower crumbles. Pause for a moment and let this sink in. What in your life needs to fall away so you can shine even brighter? Maybe it's a wall you've built around your heart, a story you've told yourself about who you're supposed to be, or a routine that's dulled your fire. I've seen it in my own journey, times when I held tight to things that no longer fit, only to find freedom when I let them go. The universe works in cycles, a constant turning of seasons, and what fades now is only making room for what's meant to bloom. The Sun card at the end of this spread is your cosmic assurance. After the shaking, after the release, there's light waiting, warm and golden, ready to bathe you in its glow. This tarot reading ties back to that storm of fire we spoke of earlier. The eclipse and Saturn's shift aren't separate from these cards. They're the wind fueling this transformation. The Tower mirrors the unexpected twist of the eclipse, while Strength echoes your ability to steer Saturn's lessons into growth. There's a quiet wisdom here. Nothing is lost that wasn't already weighing you down, and every step through this upheaval is a step toward clarity. I invite you to reflect, jot down what feels ready to crumble, share it in the comments below if you dare. It's not just a question, it's a key, unlocking your courage to face this destined shift. The cards don't lie, Leo, they see your resilience, your radiance, and they're urging you to trust it. This is your moment to step through the rubble and into the light. Will you take it? Now, let's shift our gaze to the law of attraction, Leo, and explore how the energy you radiate during this wild week of March 24th to 30th can sculpt the reality unfolding before you. The universe operates like a vast mirror, reflecting back what you send out. If you let fear or chaos take the reins, you'll find shadows creeping in, dimming your natural glow. But if you choose to trust that fierce, untamed fire burning in your core, the cosmos will answer with a brilliance that matches your own. I'm not here to suggest you need some enchanted trinket to make this work, though. Picture this: a small token, maybe a crimson bracelet glinting on your wrist, serving as a quiet reminder that you're a magnet for fortune, pulling opportunity toward you with every step. It's not about the object itself, it's about what it stirs within you, a spark of belief that you hold the power to shape what's coming. I've walked through my own dark days, times when the world felt heavy and unyielding, and I learned this truth the hard way. When I shifted my lens, when I chose to see possibility instead of despair, the tide turned. For you, Leo, the solar eclipse on March 29th is that pivotal moment, a cosmic doorway where the energy of the sun, your ruling force, dips into shadow only to emerge stronger. It's a chance to rewrite the script, to take the challenges we've uncovered in the tarot, the tower's collapse, the call of strength, and mold them into something golden. Try this simple act. Each morning this week, stand before your reflection, look into your own eyes, and whisper, "I turn challenges into strength." Feel the words settle into your bones. How does it shift your pulse, your breath? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd wager you'll find that even a small gesture like this can fan the flames of a storm into a blazing triumph. This ties seamlessly to the cosmic dance we've been tracing. The eclipse and Saturn's shift aren't just events happening to you, they're invitations to wield your energy with intention. The law of attraction isn't some distant theory, it's rooted in the understanding that everything flows from cause to effect, that what you nurture within ripples outward. The chaos of the tower, the rebirth of death, these aren't punishments but raw materials, and your belief in your inner light is the tool to shape them. I've seen it time and again. When you align your focus with your truest fire, the universe conspires to meet you halfway. That crimson bracelet? It's not magic, it's a symbol of your commitment, a tether to the idea that abundance isn't just luck, it's cultivated. There's a gentle wisdom in this. Every moment carries the seeds of what's next, and how you tend those seeds matters. The eclipse isn't here to overwhelm you, it's here to amplify what you choose to project. You're not a passive player in this week's drama, Leo, you're the director, the lion pacing the stage, deciding whether the spotlight reveals shadow or radiance. I've felt that shift myself. The moment I stopped fearing the storm and started dancing with it, everything changed. So, take that mirror exercise, let it ground you, and watch how the energy you pour out comes back tenfold. This is your power, Leo, not to avoid the tempest, but to transform it. What will you choose to attract? As we weave through this cosmic tale, Leo, Saturn steps into the spotlight during this pivotal week of March 24th to 30th, casting a steady gaze your way with a question that hums beneath the stars. Will you turn away, or will you stand and meet what's rising? The Tarot's Ten of Swords flickers into view here, its sharp edges hinting at an ending that stings, a piercing moment where something in your life reaches its limit. Yet, within that blade lies a softer promise. What falls away now is clearing the path for a fresh dawn. Maybe it's a fear you've tucked into the corners of your mind, a weight you've carried too long, or a dream you've pushed to the edges of tomorrow. Whatever it is, the universe is gently but firmly pressing you to face it head-on during this eclipse-shadowed stretch. I've walked this road myself, Leo, trembling at the thought of letting go, only to discover that releasing what no longer fit was the very thing that set my strength free. You're not so different. Beneath your lion's roar lies a resilience that's been waiting for this moment. Saturn, the great teacher of the Zodiac, doesn't bring these trials to break you. It's here to refine you, like fire tempering steel. The Ten of Swords isn't a sentence, it's an invitation to lay down what's been wounding you, whether that's a financial knot twisting your peace, a quiet doubt eroding your pride, or a connection that's grown heavy with time. This week, with the eclipse amplifying every shift, the cosmos is holding up a mirror, asking you to look closer. Consider this for a breath. What would happen if you stopped running from the shadows and turned to meet them instead? I've found that the things we fear most lose their power when we name them, when we sit with them long enough to see they're not the monsters we imagined. Saturn's move into your 12th house ties back to that storm we spoke of. It's the undercurrent beneath the law of attraction's dance, urging you to clear the clutter so your energy can flow toward what truly matters. There's a quiet truth in the way life unfolds. What we cling to out of habit often keeps us from growing, and letting go is the seed of something greater. The eclipse on March 29th isn't just a celestial event. It's a forge, and you're the one shaping the outcome. Step into this with me, Leo. Picture yourself standing at the edge of what's been, ready to release it into the wind. I once held tight to a version of myself that didn't fit anymore, afraid of who I'd be without it, until I saw that shedding it was how I became whole. Ask yourself now, what are you ready to set down to rise as the strongest, truest you? Jot that answer somewhere, a scrap of paper, the comments below, because it's not just a thought, it's the key to steering through this destined turn. The stars don't demand perfection, they ask for presence, for the courage to see what's real. This week, as Saturn tests and the Ten of Swords cuts, you're not losing anything, you're building a new fate, piece by piece, with every shadow you face. Your crown isn't forged in ease, Leo, it's earned in moments like these, when you choose to stand tall. Here we are, Leo, standing at the threshold of March 24th to 30th, a week that pulses with the weight of decision, a cosmic crossroads where your roar can echo into eternity. The Tarot's Emperor rises now, steady and commanding, a mirror to your own regal essence. It's a quiet yet resounding declaration that you, and you alone, hold the reins of your fate. The solar eclipse on March 29th isn't just a shadow crossing the sun, it's a flame of destiny, flickering with potential, waiting for you to breathe life into it. This isn't a moment to watch from the sidelines, it's your cue to step forward, to claim the crown that's been forged through the trials we've traced together, from the tower's fall to the shadows you've faced. Imagine this with me. Find a still corner of your world, light a single red candle, its glow a nod to your fiery spirit, and take a moment to write down your deepest desire, the one that stirs your lion's heart. Hold it close, feel it as if it's already yours, then let that vision guide your hands into motion. Say no to what drags you down, a habit, a doubt, a tether, or yes to a chance that glints on the horizon. I've seen it in the stars and felt it myself. When you move with purpose, the universe bends to meet you. This week ties every thread we've woven, the eclipse's spark, Saturn's lessons, the energy you've shaped, into a single, blazing call to lead. Your action now isn't just a step, it's a declaration that ripples outward, shaping what's to come. There's a gentle rhythm to this, Leo, a truth woven into the fabric of existence. What you plant with intention grows, and what you neglect fades. The Emperor doesn't rule through force but through clarity, through choosing where to place his focus. That red candle, that written wish, they're not mere gestures, they're anchors, grounding you in the power you've been building all along. I've stood at my own crossroads, hesitating until I realized that waiting was a choice too, and not the one that lit my path. The eclipse is your forge, Saturn your hammer, and this week, you're the smith crafting your future. Don't let this slip by like sand through your fingers, seize it, shape it, wear it like the crown it is. Picture the lion pacing its domain, that's you, Leo, poised to claim what's yours. The energy of March 29th, amplified by that 1111 vibration we spoke of, is a rare surge, a moment where the cosmos aligns to amplify your will. I believe this with every fiber. When you lead, when you act from that throne within, the stars don't just watch, they bow. Drop a comment below, let it ring out, I claim my fate. It's not just words, it's your pact with this energy, a signal that you're ready to welcome the fortune waiting in the wings. This builds on everything, the strength you've found, the shadows you've faced, the light you've attracted, and turns it into motion. Every cycle has its peak, and this is yours, Leo, a chance to not just endure the storm but to ride it, to not just face destiny but to forge it. Your crown isn't a gift, it's a choice. Will you wear it? As we draw the curtains on this cosmic journey through March 24th to 30th, Leo, let's pause and bask in the glow of what we've uncovered together. This week wasn't just a storm to weather, it was a golden invitation, a chance for you to plant your feet firmly in the universe and declare your place among the stars. Even when shadows loomed, whether through the eclipse's dance or Saturn's stern gaze, you've been reminded of something unshakable. You are a flame that no wind can snuff out, a ruler no challenge can topple. I hope these moments we've shared have stirred something deep within you, a quiet awakening that whispers a powerful truth. Your destiny isn't a gift dropped into your lap, it's a masterpiece you carve with your own hands, step by courageous step. Think back to the path we've walked, the tarot's revelations, the energy you've shaped, the shadows you've faced. Every piece has been a thread in a tapestry only you can weave. What would it feel like, Leo, to wake up tomorrow and know you've taken the reins, that you've lit that red candle and claimed your crown? I've seen it in the stars and in my own life. When you act with intention, when you choose to lead rather than follow, the world shifts to meet you. That's the magic of this week. It's not about surviving, it's about thriving, about turning the unexpected into a stepping stone. You don't need to leap mountains in a single bound. Start small, with a whisper to your reflection or a yes to a flicker of opportunity. What's one tiny step you could take today to feel that lion's strength ripple through you? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're igniting your fire. This isn't goodbye, Leo. It's a beginning, a spark I hope you'll carry forward. I'll be right here, cheering you on as you navigate this twist of fate, ready to witness the brilliance you unleash. Imagine looking back on this week a month from now, a year from now. What story do you want to tell? One of hesitation, or one of courage that set your life ablaze? You were born to shine, to stand tall under the sun's warm embrace, and I believe with every ounce of me that you can make this moment yours. Try those steps we talked about, light that candle, write that desire, take that action, and watch how the universe answers. How will it feel to know you didn't just wait for change, but shaped it? Drop your thoughts below. Let's keep this energy alive together. Thank you, truly, for joining me on this journey through the stars. Your presence here means more than you know. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, share it with someone who needs a nudge. You're not just a viewer, you're part of this cosmic dance, and I'm so grateful to have you along. Here's to a week of power, of wonder, of you stepping fully into the lion you are. Because, Leo, the universe is waiting for your roar. What will you do with it?